This show started. Hey everyone, my name is Candis Dyer and I am with Canna Corner. We broadcast live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from my Candis Dyer Facebook page. And if you happen to miss it there, that night it gets uploaded to my Candis Dyer page. And then, of course, our wonderful sponsors, WJAE 420 Radio with Wendy Love Edge. They play on Wednesday at 2. And then KM 420 Radio, see point, KM 420 Radio. They replay Canna Corner on Sundays at 2. And both of them are amazing sponsors, along with the Human Solution International, which is the group that I work for. We help people who are dealing with cannabis cases, as well as people who are getting out to get back on their feet. And big shout out to Go Green, our newest sponsor, Ben. He's amazing. He's out in New Braunfels. If y'all can go check him out at gogreenbotanicals.com. They deliver now, so that's awesome. And just he's a great guy. He works. I always love to highlight the people that I see in my community that are doing an amazing job. Hey, Natalie, love you, girl. And Ben is one of them. Not only, I mean, he makes money in his business, but he puts money into legalization. And I love that. I love any group or any person that's going to do that, because yeah, you're making money, but you know, it's hard. It's still illegal. Like, even in legal states, people don't understand that. The feds can come in at any moment and people are getting busted every day for legal licensed cannabis businesses, because the feds come in and then they take everything, they steal everything from them. And then they, oh, it was illegal. It's federally illegal. You can't have that. But yet the state sold them the license and it was legal there, but the feds say no. So just so you know, just because you are in a legal state, don't mean you're safe. You're not safe yet. We still got a lot of work and a lot of fighting to do. And until it is federally legal, we have to keep fighting for sure. Who we got over here? Linda, hippie mama. Hey, love. Awesome. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and start our show. Today, I've got Miss Tracey from Puffin Pretty. Man, I've met her through Shamika Nolan, and y'all know I love her with Can I Work. This is just an amazing entrepreneur woman that has clawed her way to the top, and she now works with, she is the owner of Puffin Pretty, and I'm going to let her come on and tell her story and go ahead and add her. Hey, love.
Hello, how you doing?
Doing fantastic. I was just telling everybody that you're Tracey with Puffin Pretty, and I wanted to go ahead and let you introduce yourself to everybody. Let them know what it is that you're working with and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm Tracey Schultz. I'm the owner and CEO of that extra fabulous stuff of Puffin Pretty. We're a cannabis brand that connects, support, and inspire other women within the cannabis community. My goal is to connect with other queens in this industry, support and inspire them to be their higher selves. So that's what we do here.
That is amazing. I love to see women helping women and lifting women up instead of being jealous and fighting. You know, the women are what the backbone of everything is run on. Like if we weren't there to help support the man and do what he does and raise the kids and do all that good women stuff, you know. So it's just we have a amazing strength, and when we get together, it's big things, big changes can happen. And so I love the fact that y'all lift each other up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, collaboration over competition.
Right.
Any day.
Yes. Because yeah. I mean, you know, there's that we get in competition with each other sometimes, and I I love to see that we're coming together and just doing things together. It's amazing what we can get done. Women equals only monkey left. Oh, we got somebody in chat, Natalie. She's talking and laughing at us for what we're talking about.
Thank you for joining us.
But heck yeah, I mean, I know that you've got a fantastic story behind why you've started everything. Go ahead and let you talk about that.
I mean, I wouldn't say fantastic, but
No, fantastic. You clawed yourself up, you girl. You get major credit.
Yeah, so I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2009. So got on all these prescription medication that was supposed to help me.
Right.
And it just didn't work out that way for me.
Right.
So after a few years of taking on these medications, I decided just to go cold turkey. That was hard.
Right.
But pretty much lift myself up out the grave and wanted to explore a more natural way of dealing or healing rather.
Right.
And yeah, start researching cannabis and its effects and just educating myself about the industry, because it's not only about getting high.
Right. Right.
Which that's what they put in the media, and I can completely understand that. I enjoy my THC, but there are actual health benefits to it, because we produce, what is it, the endocannabinoids
system. You had it.
Oh yeah, and it helps me. So I wanted to start my own business. Can you see me?
Yeah. It just kind of flicked in and out a minute.
Sorry. So I wanted to start my own business and just get in something that inspires me. And cannabis has been my friend for a long time.
Right.
Yeah. And so I didn't want to just necessarily have hands-on with the plant. And so I just tried to think of a way I can enter into the field and represent myself along with other women in the industry. So came up with Puff and Pretty.
I love it. I love the logo. I love everything about it. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you. We're still a work in progress, because like I'm learning every day.
Oh yeah. It's a new industry. Like, you're breaking ground for those behind you. I mean, you're doing it's a great accomplishment. I mean, definitely pat yourself on the back to come from MS to owning your own business. I mean, that's a life-changing turnaround, and I just applaud you for it.
It is. Thank you. But it's exciting. It's all types of emotions, but I believe it's worth it. I just got this feeling in my stomach and this vision in my head. I gotta make it.
Gotta do something. Yeah. I mean, it's because, okay, so we've been told that this is so bad our whole life, right? And then we go through this life-changing thing. Like for you, it was MS and getting off your meds and learning that cannabis wasn't bad, that it is helping you. For me, it was my anxiety and not being able to leave the house, and then getting off all those meds and smoking and learning that cannabis isn't a bad plant. It's good. It's not evil. And then something just changes in you when you realize how much it's changed your life. And you just have to tell people about it. Like, it's a passion. Like, you have to let people know.
Yeah. The education is definitely key.
For sure. I know that Dare spent all that money telling people how bad it was. It's going to take us a while to get people understanding how good it is.
Yeah.
But heck yeah.
It's on Dare in the schools.
Right.
I get it.
No, for sure. It's changed my life so much. I wouldn't be here today doing what I'm doing if I stayed on those pills.
And the same, or I wouldn't be alive in a sense of, I'd just be a walking zombie is what I honestly felt like.
Right.
Now that I step back and realize it from a different perspective, now I was like, that who was her? Who was she? I don't know.
For real. It's crazy. I know have you had any difficulties coming up in the business? Like what were your hardest things to get over as a woman in the cannabis industry and all that? What were some of the obstacles that you came through and to tell other women how to make it in their business?
Honestly, it was kind of hard not going into these conferences and not seeing me. Not only as a woman, but a Black woman.
Right.
And so I thought that was a little disheartening. But like I say, somebody had to do it. So I started going and educating myself and just networking and still kind of unfamiliar territory, definitely, because this is the man's business. So they say. Yeah. So, but since I've entered the community, I've been able to network with a bunch of women. So we're there and we're coming up strong. So I feel very hopeful.
I love Shamika. I'm going to give her a shout out right here because I know that she is amazing. I love her to death.
Yes, I appreciate her. She so on our website, plump4pretty.com, she is our contributing blogger. Awesome. So she helped tremendously. I appreciate her so much. So yeah.
She is great. I got to spend a lot of time with her at the convention, more than we normally do because we're always so busy working. But I hadn't seen her in a while, so we went smoke a cigarette and we were like chatting. And man, she's doing so good in Mexico and she's loving it. And
oh, I can't wait to go visit her.
Right.
Yeah,
me too.
So I'm excited.
Hell yeah. Come of that. Do you have any of your products on you? I know I'm kind of throwing this at you a little bit, but I want everybody to see what Puffin Pretty is.
So we started out with trays. So we got these trays. They're red. We've got different colors, but we're definitely going to start promoting these for the Valentine's Day coming up.
Hell yeah.
So it's from women and men. We don't discriminate with that. So we also have the iridescent one.
I love that one.
Yep. And then we also have our partner, Pretty Rose. She has the rolling cones.
Yes.
So we sell plates too. Yeah.
Man, I love them. We've tried, me and Farrah, we tried those cones. We got a box at the convention and I love them. They burn perfect. They're just the right size to pass around. You know how when you get a regular size joint, it's not good to share those, but this was perfect. And yes, I definitely love it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And don't you have like a little jewel like puffer?
Sure do. It's in a wrapper because it's something.
They are so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put your joint on the end of it and just smoke it like a pipe. So yeah.
Heck yeah. But no, lots of cute stuff. Yes. I love it.
No. So tone, I like to.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, I like my stuff to be cute and set the tone.
Right. Yeah. Chill and it's something to talk about, like when you're passing it around and conversation starter. And I love it. It's so cute. You got to have the bling.
Yes.
But how would people find your product? Where would they go?
So we have a website, www.puffinpretty.com. You can also find us on social media platforms, Instagram. We're working on relevant. We're coming.
Right.
Facebook. Yeah. But definitely go to the website, puffinpretty.com. That's PUFFNPRETTY.com.
Hell yeah.
Our trays and check us out.
Great group of people. I'm telling you, I love helping people that are doing an amazing job and breaking ground in the cannabis community. And they're good-hearted people, like, because you can come across some pretty shady people. So I like to Tell people about the great people that I meet.
Thank you. And it's always a pleasure running into you. So,
oh, for sure. Anytime if you have anything that you want to shout out right now, you're more than welcome to.
Do I have anything? I don't think so right now. Yeah. So I'm a mother, 9 to 5. So my brain be loaded with a bunch of stuff.
Right. No, I totally get you.
Definitely I have a social media manager now. So that's been a help. So definitely if I have anything, I'm gonna remember to have her send it over to you.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you, love. And anytime you have anything to talk about, like if you're going to be at the convention and want to come on and let people know you're going to be there, hit me up.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. And hopefully soon we'll probably have some type of affiliate program so where we'll have t-shirts and trays and, you
awesome.
are able to show that off for us. We'll hook you up.
Oh, I will. Anytime. Just let me know. I got you. Well, I love you and I hope you have a wonderful day. I know that you got mama stuff still doing, and I will go ahead and let you go.
Thank you, Candis. It's always a pleasure.
Bye, love.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Tracey, y'all. Natalie, thank you. Daniel, much love. Yeah, I love Tracey. Ran into her in the convention. She's just always full of light. I'll tell you what, anybody that Shamika introduces me to, really, and they are great people. Shamika's just got a good vibe about her. And all this talking about Shamika, and I haven't said, you can go find her on caniwork.com. You can find her on Instagram. You can find her on Facebook. You can find her on Relevant. If you haven't downloaded the Relevant app, you just go to Google Play or Apple Play, click download, put you a short profile, and all the cannabis groups, go follow them and like them, and then they're going to follow and like you too. And then it's just uncensored over there. They allow you to talk about anything cannabis, and they're not going to ground you or anything like that. Hey, Brian, what's up? And yeah, so I did have one thing I want to talk about. As y'all know on Facebook, if you're my Facebook friend, I've been having issues with my arm. Like it's my back. My back is, I got 2 bulging discs and 3 pinched nerves in my back, and my arm's like totally numb now. I mean, not numb. I can feel it. Just like, how after the numbness, you get those pins and needles, like 24 hours a day. It's just aggravating. And then I get this cramp in my shoulder, and this Willow Creek Springs CBD stuff really does help, but it's just at that point where I need surgery. And so a lot of people don't understand this. They think, okay, and I know people do this. This isn't for the ones that do understand this, but this is education for those who don't. A lot of people think, oh, you got a medical card, so you can cannabis. Great. Well, number one, it's still federally legal on top of everything. Like at any point, if you get hit by the feds, they can put you in jail for it. So yes, it's legal, but there's a lot of kinks you got to work out. Like number one, you can't really use your insurance. Like you got to pay cash because it's federally legal. So you can't get help that way. And then if you're going to a doctor for anything else, like for instance, I take a low dose of tramadol. That's the only pill that I take. I won't take anything over that. And then I use my cannabis for my pain, but my back is just getting so bad. And so people don't understand that I go to a pain management doctor, and then I can't go to the teacup plan, because the teacup plan, if you test positive for THC over here at your regular doctor, they're going to drop you. So you have to pick one or the other. You can't be on both. So if you're somebody who needs to be on both, like a lot of people still need to take some pills and don't take as many because they smoke cannabis too, like me. And they can't do that. They will not have surgery. If you test positive for cannabis, you cannot get surgery. That will drop you. They will not give you your meds if you test positive for cannabis. And so that's where I'm at right now with my surgery. And I wanted to explain it to some people that this is a problem. This needs to be changed. Like, just because, somebody, cannabis helps a lot, but people have to be on other medication too. And you can't have this medicine and have this card and hold this teacup playing card and still see your doctor, because they're going to drug test you. And if you come up positive, whether you have the card or not, they will drop you. They will say, until you test and you're clean, we cannot help you. And they'll say the same thing when they do the blood test for the surgery. And I'm at a point, and people would say, oh, just quit cannabis. Yeah, I could quit cannabis. It's not addicting. It's not going to kill me to quit it. It won't put me through withdrawal. It won't do any of those things. But for what it helps on me, it helps my anxiety and my post-traumatic stress disorder and my depression and my mental issues that I have. And I haven't taken one of those kind of pills since my daughter's been born, 13 years. And so I can't just quit taking the cannabis, because then my anxiety and stuff, I'm going to have to get back on meds for my anxiety and stuff. And so, and my PTSD. And so I cannot, if I ever went back to those meds, I believe it would kill me. It really would. It would literally kill me. I don't want to be on them ever again. I went through that, and I choose cannabis. And so this is some of the difficulties that we're having. I just wanted to kind of bring that out there, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people assume, oh, you got a medical card, so your doctor's not going to, nobody's going to care if you test. No, it's not like that yet. And we're still working on it to get it going. Yes, pirate arm, basically. It just hangs there. No, and it goes numb all the time. It really is aggravating. And yeah, so I just wanted to make people aware that that is an issue that we have to fight for. I mean, there's lots of them. Number one, banking. You can't get a good bank because it's federal and blah, 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 blah. And you're extorting your, what do they call it? Money laundering and all this stuff. So that's why most of the cannabis businesses today deal almost 100% in cash, because they can't use a bank. So they're piling up all this cash, and then that's making them vulnerable to being robbed or murdered for their money, because they got all this money on them and they have nowhere to put it. Another problem, which I think they're fixing. I saw an article, I think yesterday, that Amanda Hughes, we've had her on not too long ago, with higher education of Texas, that they are working on, because before they would do medical studies, but they were using dirt weed. They were using the kind that we used to get back in the day. That's the brick weed, that they're using very low grade weed. They're not using the higher grade stuff that we get today. The more cleaner, the more better, in my opinion. You got all the different strands, and they help so much depending on what strand it is with what issue you've got. You can like match it all up, right? But they weren't using that in their testing. So it was showing that it was great and it was helping, but it wasn't showing it how much it would help if they would use the better bud. So now they're going to start using the bud that we're using in dispensaries, I believe. I've seen an article about how they're working on it. So that would be great. But I also know that they've been working on the banking one, and I haven't heard nothing about that yet either. So we will see. It's baby steps here in Texas, as usual. It aggravates the hell out of me. I know it aggravates the hell out of y'all, but we just got to keep fighting. We can't give up. It's too important. It's saving lives. People are dying waiting on this med, y'all. But so my plan with my back is to go to Arkansas eventually, where I can get a medical license and I can still have a doctor to get my surgery, and then eventually get off all meds and just use cannabis. That's my goal. And hopefully surgery will help my back. That's another worry with me. I know that my grandmother had a surgery and my mom had surgery, and all of them told me, don't ever have surgery. You'll always end up worse than you were. And so that is always in the back of my head. But Then Becca Nichols just had surgery on hers, which is the exact same thing that I'm needing surgery on. And she said that it helped her. So they've changed a little bit since my mom and my grandma. So maybe, but that's another fear of mine, is that I go have surgery and I'm still going to be in all this pain afterwards. But anyway, y'all don't need to hear about my crap. Hell yeah. So I did want to tell y'all about the Wendy Love Ed show on Mile High News. We've got, we're talking about, I think the next episode, Wendy's talking about sleep. And the one after that, we've got the Human Solution coming in and talking about the Last Prisoner Project and why it's so important to help these people getting out, so they don't end up going back in. They didn't need to be in there in the first place. They need a chance to survive out here, and hopefully we can be that chance. Yeah, about how cannabis helps sleep. Like every show has like a theme. Like this one's on sleep, next one's on pot prisoners, and so yeah, it'll be about sleep and cannabis and how it helps with that. So it's going to be pretty cool. But it broadcasts on Wednesdays on social media on the Wendy Love Ed show. So that's season 6. She's a really good. She does a lot for the cannabis community, and she is just a great person. Great vibes. Love Wendy. Love her to death. And so hell yeah. Do y'all have anything y'all want me to talk about? I see y'all in the chats. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your likes and your shares and everything. Y'all, I couldn't do this without you. Y'all keep me going. I do this for y'all. I just love updating you on all the latest cannabis stuff going on and all the new events and letting you know what the Human Solution's doing, and hell yeah. But it's getting about time. We can go ahead and be done. Your mouse. No, my mouse is still a pet. Yes, my snake ate 3 mice and a baby rat since I've had him. And then he shed and he hasn't eaten since. And so I've got this mouse because I thought after shed he would be hungry, right? So I went and got this mouse and he's not eating it yet. So I'm having to, because I'm not one to, even though it's food, I can't treat it badly. So I like have it in this little jar with moss and wood and stuff for it to sleep in. And we've been feeding it every day. So I'm getting attached to this fucking mouse, and that's not what I wanted. I did not want to get attached. But yes, it is still over there. My snake still won't eat it. And it's going to end up being a pet if it doesn't for long. But hell yeah. So I love y'all. Y'all are great. Y'all go check out km420radio.com, WJAE420 and .com. The Human Solution International, THSINTL.org. Go check us out. We've got a lot coming up with the mentor program. The Mars, welcome to Mars, on Instagram. Every Wednesday, we've got another one of the mentors working and interviewing different prisoners to let y'all know what some of the difficulties are when they got out. They're going to tell it firsthand. You too, love. Love you so much. Awesome. So y'all have a great night, rest of the night. And I will see y'all next Monday and on Facebook. Peace.